Hello, ladies and gentlemen. NYSEinstein from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. January 5th. Dow Jones Industrial Average closing out at 19,899, about 100 points off the 20,000 mark, which everyone is anxiously anticipating to get to. I believe we may get there soon. What is happening today? It's a fascinating market as we close in to the inauguration of Donald Trump. Okay, I'm not interested if you're a fan of Trump or you're a fan of the markets. It feels like the market itself is a fan of change. I believe that this is a man who's going to make the phone calls that is going to make a change. He's defying all norms. He is a wild card in the system. Okay? He's something like we've never seen before. But I'm a fan of change. I think it's going to change the market, change the world. Let's hope it's for the good. For the good, I don't really know. Inside Wirtschaft TV, ladies and gentlemen, market is strong. We are off about 40 points. Gold rally, equities down, gold flight to safety, whatever you want to call it. But once again, we're in that weird contango mode where oil was up. The market was driven by oil today. Let's just get it simple. We opened up a little bit on the weak side. We're in a bit of a pause. Oil and gas inventories came out, and they were off the charts higher than expected. We were looking at 400,000 cubic feet of gas. We had 10 million, right? Some astronomical number. It came out at 11 o'clock, and the market sold off hard. You can look at the graph behind me, which you can't really see, but, whoa, knocked me off my perch. Sold the market off hard. We ended up going from basically flat down 10 to about down 80, and that basically controlled the market for the next 2 hours. Oil ended up bouncing back, ended up closing up 50 cents. Market followed suit with that. As we've talked about before, the market, when confused and when dazed and when in pause mode, will engage whatever it feels like engaging. Today it was the oil trade, and that's where we went. We got the weakness came into the morning because there's all this chatter about, well, first of all, Macy's. Look, we're post-holidays here, and everyone's starting to look at what retail sales were, and across the board they were very weak. Doesn't mean that because consumers were not spending money, but they weren't spending it in the brick and mortar. The retail stores that are paying high rates, rents here in New York City, all over the country, got hurt because of the Amazons and whatnot. So Amazon up $1.50 today. Macy's cutting 10,000 jobs. That immediately gets the fear into the sector of retail, and that can be a sign of whether consumers are spending and that whole retail market. So that was another part of the engagement of weakness. How are things going to change there? I don't know. But for today, that caused some weakness. The oil trade caused some weakness. And then we rallied back. We were down 80 points midday. Market closed down 40. Oil reversed. And that's where we stand for the day. Every day now we're going to start seeing different things that the market's going to engage. I'm positive long term. Even though we are in pause mode and the market is sold off, 100 points off the all-time high, for me, that's nothing in a market that's rallied 2,000 points. Okay? So have nothing to fear. NYSeInstein is here. And tomorrow's another day. I love you all later.